Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Troy Dukowitz of the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. Today's topic is this: slow down or you'll cut yourself. So I literally am getting ready this morning and wanting to shower up before I have a full day of one-on-one coaching with clients and some group calls as well. And I decided to go ahead and hit the shower. Now, I had a great morning. Got a good workout in. I typically on Tuesdays like to do double workouts. So I work out in the morning, then I'll work out in the afternoon. And I decided after the kids went off to school with mommy, I decided, you know what? I just want to get that second workout in now. That way when they get home from school, it's like full bore ahead. We're going to go ahead, roll up our sleeves and have some fun. And I went ahead and worked out again and then went into the bathroom to go ahead and get cleaned up. And as I was shaving, oh man, you know where this is going, right? As I was shaving, the edge of the blade, there's like a blade that you use for like sideburns. It's like a straight edge that you just kind of like use toward your sideburns, or you then have the regular razor to go ahead and shave your face. And so I was using the straight edge to go ahead and get my quote unquote sideburns, if that's what you want to call them. And as I moved the razor towards my nose to get a hair under my nose, I know this isn't a great description right now, my big old schnoz, I went underneath my nose, and as I did it though, I cut my nose. And as I cut my nose, oh man, I know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen as well. All of a sudden, it started bleeding. And so now here I am, some 20 or 30 minutes later, with a Kleenex stuck up my nose, which I took out for this interview, so hopefully I don't sound very nasally. But it's obviously still bleeding. And so as I'm showering up, there's blood coming out, I'm cleaning up, there's blood coming out, I come out of the shower, go ahead and stick that Kleenex up my nose and do everything else to get ready for the day. But it got me to thinking, because this has happened before, and this typically only happens when I do this one thing. Okay, are you on the edge of your seat now? What's the one thing, Troy? Well, I'm glad you asked in the back corner. I'll tell you what the one thing is. The one thing is that I was just in a rush. I was just hurrying. I wanted to get it done in X amount of time so I could go ahead, get upstairs, sit down, record a podcast. Didn't know this was going to be the one I was going to do. I had another idea in my head. And so I come up, I can go record my podcast, sit down, headset in, phone rings, hallelujah, and I'm ready to coach. Well, I'm ready to coach. I'm also doing the podcast, but now I'm doing it on cutting my nose and having blood gush out of my nose right after my shower. And so what's the point of all this? Well, the point of all this is that this is what often happens, right? Heck, I'm sure you've even done this before, where you've been in a hurry while you were shaving. And ladies, maybe you're shaving your legs and you're just moving a little bit too fast and bam, you cut yourself. Gents, you've done this before, where you've shaved and you're moving a little too fast and bam, you cut yourself. And it gets you to thinking that you start to realize, where else in my life am I just moving too fast? You go, whoa, wait a minute, man, moving too fast. What are you talking about? Because we all do this. We all get in a hurry. And when we get in a hurry, we're not necessarily doing our best work. There's food for thought for you, folks. When we're in a hurry, we're not necessarily doing our best work. Look at your health. If you look at working out and you're in a hurry to work out, you don't always get the best workout in. Oh, my heart rate was up though, but you were hurrying to get through it. Maybe you got sloppy on the sets that you were doing. You look at your spirituality and you sit and you're meditating and you were hurrying to get through it. So you weren't even sitting there and relaxing. You were just checking the box to get going. You look at your relationships, and this happens oh so often. Think about this. We're literally hurrying the time with our kids, hurrying the time with our spouse or significant other, because we have other things to get done. So it's not even quality time with them. We're hurrying through. Look at your business. Maybe there's events that you want to do and you hurry through the details. So it's not really the best event that you could have put on, but hey, I still did it. And this is so much something that happens in all of our lives, is that we hurry and we rush through things and we will end up cutting ourselves. And the cut in working out maybe is not getting the results that you wanted from the workout. The cut in meditation might be that you feel a little bit more on edge on a day-to-day basis. The cut in your relationships is disconnection. The cut in your business is not growing, not expanding, because you're always rushing and trying to push things through instead of actually doing what? Methodically going through and creating the plan and implementing. Now, I've heard the expression, done is better than perfect, that we're not talking about perfection here. We are talking about getting things done. But when you're hurrying to try to force them through, to push them through, then that's usually when we end up cutting ourselves, just like I did this morning with that razor. I was just trying to get done. I didn't even think I was moving that fast until I literally, it was almost like slow motion. I saw the razor nick my nose on the side of the nostril and said, oh shit, that's gonna bleed. And seconds later, it was bleeding. So where in your life do you need to stop hurrying so much and just focus on being in that moment? Slow down so you can speed up. You've heard it before, but this isn't even about slowing down to speed up. This is merely about taking the time to stop hurrying and start focusing. Stop hurrying and just start focusing. So take a look at your life across body, being, balance, and business. Where is it that you're trying to hurry? You're trying to push things through when realistically you need to just be focused and in the moment. Then you can move on to the next task. And what's so cool about this is typically when you do just focus on that moment, it's like time slows down and you'll still accomplish everything you wanted to accomplish on that given day. That's all I've got for you here today. Hey, go ahead and head over to iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher, and make sure that you rate, review, subscribe to this podcast, maybe even screw that. Forward this to your friends, family members, and coworkers that you think could benefit from the fire I deliver here weekly, Monday through Friday. And if you haven't already, head on over to commitandgo.com. You get information about my one-on-one personal coaching, live programs, and you even get the free time mastery program by clicking the link on just the top of the page right when you open up commitandgo.com. You'll see it right there. Click that. You're going to get the free time mastery program, an 8-module course that's going to help you to identify where it is that you are leaking energy in your life, in your business, in your relationships, and literally help you to streamline your time to be more focused on things that matter. Hey, this is even going to help you to start being more focused and not be in such a hurry. That's all I've got for you here today. Hey, I am Dr. Troy Dukowitz. This has been the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. We'll hear you next time.